Y'all want another video?
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Matty Rants here with another installment of Matthew's Rants, Raves, and Reviews. By popular demand, we're doing Dragula, kids. I know, some of y'all commented on my last video and said, why aren't you doing Dragula? You need to do Dragula. Some of you hit me up in my inbox, Instagram and Facebook. I said, okay, let me get to it. Now, I'm not a fan of the first season. I did watch it, but I was never really there for it. But this season, I watched the first episode a couple times and I thought about it. And then after, everybody hit me up, I said, you know what, let's go ahead and do it. Oh, and before I get into that, what am I giving today? I'm giving you Batman onesie, utility suit, pajama party realness. So forgive me, it's late, I'm tired, this shit's comfy, and I'm feeling my, Bruce Wayne matter, whatever. So let's go ahead and get on into it. So, y'all, this show is so interesting to me because the concept, it's not Drag Race. It's not that by any means, but it gives you the same sort of pageant feel to a different extent. A lot of people who like Dragula don't like that, necessary formula that Drag Race gives. And this is to me, when I look at Dragula, I'm like, this is Sharon Needles before the new Sharon. This is when she came out in season 4 and the blood was coming down and was like, who is this? What is this? Is this drag? The girls were giving her all the fuckery about it, right? This show is basically tuned for that kind of crowd. And it's even more than that. I don't want to just put Sharon in that box and say, that's the standard. She's not. And these girls, I mean, golly, some of the concepts, the looks are fucking brilliant. Now, they have more time than, of course, the TV show for Drag Race, but they still pull out some very phenomenal looks. So let's go ahead and get on into it. Now, I know I missed the first episode with y'all. I'll go over it another time, but let's just get into the second episode here. Now, we come into this with the Boulet brothers, basically giving us Storm first movie tease. Okay, you remember Halle Berry the first time with that awful wig and that bad accent? Well, they gave us the bad wig, but not the bad accent, and they looked really good. And it was this cute little spy moment, and they were digging up a body and doing a whole Frankenstein tease. A girl who came out of the earth. It's like, oh my God, it's Sean Morales from the Pit Crew from RuPaul's Drag Race. Get the fuck out of here. I wonder what they'll use him for. Interesting. No, the children are on the back of the car. They're riding through the desert trying to get to their next destination. The girls are halfway through their paint. AKA, they were told to get certain things together beforehand because it was not going to be that much time to pull their look together for the, the whole floor show they do. Now, the girls get there, they're dropped off, literally, dropped off by the truck, boop, 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 dropped. And I said, okay. It's like, okay, whatever. They do some crazy shit. They start talking about the girls who were up for elimination and, who they feel needed to go home or what their tea was and da-da-da-da. All that good shit, right? Miss Majesty has a lot to say. I will say that. We'll get to that in a second. Now, here comes, Monique, I feel like I say it wrong, but Monique, and I like Monique. The mask thing I actually like. I don't know why. It's so, I'm like, girl, that's a nude mask on your face. But I don't know. I like it. I get her, I guess. I don't know. And then Erica comes up. Now, I need to preface this. Erica Clash, I'm a friend of hers on Facebook, and I've been following her for a little bit. I want to say that another Facebook friend of mine, Lex Luthor, if you're watching this is your shout out, friend, got me into Erica. And I think I saw a picture that he had posted something with her, and I was like, oh my goodness, this girl is everything. Anime, check. Cartoon, check. Video games, check. I was like, this is my bitch. So her on the show, yeah, I'm going to be rooting for her. So if you feel like, Matthew, you're a little biased towards Erica Clash, I am. I love me some Erica Clash. Okay. So anywho, we off that. They come back up. Everyone's shocked to see Erica. They're like, girl, we're just surprised to see you. All that type of tease. How do you feel? I feel great. It was a lot. We had needles. That whole little bit. Monique is, of course, I got this. This is my competition. This was made for me. But doop. So the Boulay brothers roll on up with that pink Cadillac and those bomb red dresses giving you everything, okay? And they tell the girls that they need to get themselves together and ready for a ghost town floor show. Okay. And so the girls need to give you a look that represents something, I guess, an individual in that town and how they died and the look or whatever they're trying to present. Okay. I wish I was a little bit better at this for this show, but again, I'm getting into Dragula, so give the bitch a break, all right? Let's get into the drama and then into the looks. The drama on this show. It's like, what? Okay, I'll give you the first pettiness, which I think was so funny when they made up, and then the tea that happened after that, and then the other girls. So now James Majesty, you know, is very vocal. She's a very vocal girl. And I feel her confidence, so I don't want to shake it and be like, girl, fuck her and all that type of stuff. But other times when she starts to speak, I get very aggravated. Just like, girl, shut up. But I don't know. James Majesty, whatever. She's too pretty for me when I look at the competition. And not just because what she can do is really pretty. Just her whole person. Everything about her is just, And I'm like, I don't see you with the rest of them. So I don't know. But her and Monique had some issues on episode 1. And they were going through it. Something about a hireable gig, and that James Majesty basically put some nudes out and was trashing Monique online and all that type of mess tease, whatever. So James pulls Monique outside, or, Monique was, I guess her makeup was sweating through that mask or whatever in that little hot room and shit. And they go outside and James says, girl, I just want to apologize for what has happened. And I'm like, really, sis? Because just last week, you were going in on her. And then on top of that, when they went to her confessional, she's explaining, I don't want this to be something held against me later on, so I'm going to go ahead and apologize now. If that wasn't the fakest piece of shit. I was like, girl, this is so fraud. So fraud. So Monique was like, girl, it's cool, whatever. And of course, in her confessional, she's like, bitch, I don't believe that bullshit, that little fake hug and crap. And girl, let's be sisters afterwards. Ooh, I was like, what? I wasn't buying the gig. So I already didn't feel that whole little, let's make up right now. I just want people to look at me some kind of way tease. That's what the girls always do, knowing they came off as assholes the previous week and how they're going to be portrayed for the remainder of the show. Oh, let me go ahead and wrap this up now. Now, if that was some genuine shit, good golly, Miss Molly, awesome blossom, whatever. But to me, the girl, the shit was fake. I was like, no, not feeling it, whatever. Bye. Next. They come back in. Now, mind you, before they come back in, I mean, they were already letting Bitch Pudding have it. Now, I like the name Bitch Pudding from Adult Swim and the Robot Chicken skit. I live for the name already, just off of that alone. So, I don't know. I can't say that I live for Bitch Pudding, though, because Bitch Pudding, I feel, plays victim, and she can throw it, but she can't take it. And, for example, it was like every time she had a good read for something or some truth that she wanted to tell on somebody, and she would be like, yes, bitch, I got you, the girl will get her back. And who I'm speaking of is Abora. She was like slamming her every 5 seconds. As a matter of fact, all of them were kind of getting her together. Except for Erica. Erica was the only one that sort of stuck up for her. And really, Erica's the only one that seems to have more of a pleasant disposition on everything and just is more of a pleasant spirit than most of the girls. Not saying they're all, evil bitches in this competition, which they, should be rewarded for being evil in this competition, whatever. But I don't know. I just was like, Bitch Pudding, girl, they are wearing you low, Miss Thing. You are not taking the reads lightly. You are like, oh my gosh, I still love you. And it's like, no, girl, get her together. Bitch Pudding, work on that. Because you were letting them just ream you, honey. They were putting all the dick in, no Vaseline, baby. Just slide, not even a slide, like good, just a horrible, horrible fisting. I wouldn't know anything about it. But anywho, here comes Monique and James walking back into the room after all the other girls just let this poor baby have it. Not poor baby just yet, because we're going to talk about where Bitch Pudding had to be fucked up. they start to go in on her and like, girl, you're using the same prosthetic. You're using the same thing. You just did that. You just repainted over it. So you didn't do anything different. You just did this, put a different little outfit on top of it, maybe toss the wig a little bit more. You put something else on and you're just going out there. The girls were not feeling it. So she took her licks. She said, that's fine, whatever. And they had to now present the floor show. Now, everybody did pretty good, but there were ones who just kind of took it to the next level. Now, I'll start with Deborah. Her look was so cartoon, very old school, steampunk, Mickey, like that old Disney classic cartoon, but was creepy and scary and, totally in character. The whole, big old oversized bow-legged legs, all that type of stuff. I loved it. So I'm living for her look so far. I don't like how she and Bitch Puddin go in at each other like that. I kind of just want her to just not even pay attention to Bitch Puddin. But outside of that, her looks are pretty fucking awesome. Next up would be Kendra Onyx. I liked it. The rat part, I used to work in a pet store and used to have to deal with fancy rats, which is another way of saying they did not grow up in the sewer, which they're sweet, but rats still creep me out. But I thought that was a nice little thing to have that prop there, those live rats. I don't know if that ever could be done on Drag Race, child. They can't bring no live animals to hold off to prop later. But she had the hairless rats on her. It was the bubonic plague or the black plague, whatever you want to call it. It was a look, like the Boulet brothers. I wasn't completely sold initially, but once they continued to show her more and more and more, I was like, I like this look. Go ahead, girl. Disasterina. I didn't think it was as big of a deal as Disasterina felt it was. Yeah. It was a great look. Makeup was great. The babies on the dress part where she was beating them was definitely interesting, but I wasn't like, wow. It was kind of clean. And that's what a lot of these looks gave for this, floor show, was they were clean. And that was kind of weird, given the concept of the show. Next up was Moniki, and this is another clean one. Girl, what the fuck was that? So you contoured your face mask, put on a cute little wig, and you were chained to water, and that was your whole little, the bit? I didn't like that. I was like, no, I expected more. It was too clean. And you were just talking about Bitch Puddin', bitch ass. Ha ha! Come on, sis. Like, and I like Moniki, so I thought it was just basic. I didn't really care for it. Now, James Majesty, too. Also, a really pretty dress. Clean, simple. The whole warts bit was gross. Other than that, that was that. I just was like, okay, cool. Now, Dolly, I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but we'll go with it. Dolly looked amazing as the shaman, witch doctor. The look was everything. When they did her like movements and stuff, it wasn't like anything was rushed or too fast. It was just a smooth, wavy. I live for her whole presentation. So I was team all of that. Okay. Up next was Erica Clash. Now, because of course I live for Miss Erica. Did y'all ever see that movie Princess Mononoke? I hope I said that right. It's an anime, okay? And now if you know who does those movies and all the movies he ever did, the same guy who did Spirited Away. Yeah, the same guy who did Spirited Away. So the immediate triangle underneath with the wolf bit, I was like, girl, is she giving my anime right now with not the full concept, but like slight tease? Because Erica, if that was it, I'm like, I was like, when I saw it, I was very happy. But I thought it was a cute look. I thought it was nice. It was clean. I like almost wish there was more blood on her, or she made it a little bit more savage looking, but it was still like very well executed. And I liked it. I'm a little biased to it, but I liked it, okay? Bitch Puddin'. It was the same prosthetic, but yes, girlfriend was acting her ass off, but it just was, I was kind of disappointed it was the same kind of look. But I didn't get the whole why they were so pressed about her drowning and looking like that and saying, well, if you drowned, you wouldn't have looked like that. You would have looked another way. And I'm saying to me, I'm like, well, what if the body was at the bottom of the ocean and had been picked off by a fish and blah, 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 blah. But then again, you know, whatever. They can take it and go wherever they want with it. But yeah, bitch pudding, girl, boo your look. But the acting was great. Victoria, the fortune teller that burned alive. Victoria, is it Victoria Black? Victoria is, ooh, I like Victoria. I like Victoria a lot, and I think she has really great concepts, and her makeup skills are fucking amazing. I can't wait to see more. Am I rooting for Victoria? Can I say that? No, I like Victoria a lot. But yeah, Victoria is definitely one to watch out for, so I live for her looks. Let's see here. Okay, so the floor show's over with. The girls gave their looks. The Boulay brothers are impressed, but who's in the top and who's in the bottom? Top three ended up being Abora, Victoria. No, the top three ended up being Abora, Victoria, and the top three ended up being Abora, Dolly, and Victoria. Victoria wins. Now, how did you feel about episode 1 with James Majesty winning that one? Because to me, I thought her look was fucking incredible too. Let's see here. Snow, let me ask this question here since Victoria won this challenge. James won the last challenge, and Victoria felt a little slighted by that. Do you feel the same way? Because Victoria's look was kind of fucking everything. Miss Thing had her face was like literally in a dream catcher, and her spine was, the look and everything was right. And I thought James was like pretty fucking awesome too, but I thought Victoria had that one last, so I don't know. So, tell me what you think. Victoria winning this one, do you think it was deserved? Do you think it should have gone to Abora or Dolly instead, or anybody else that was left behind? Now, as far as the girls that were left behind, now this is where it got cute. Because really, it just was everybody giving their opinions, I get it, I understand, thank you. We get to bitch pudding. So what's up, bitch pudding? What's the tea? Everyone's ganging up on me, blah, 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 blah. I was like, girl, what does this sounds so familiar. I wanted to go back into my Drag Race library and just say, where is the episode? Where everybody's talking about me and I feel this way, blah, 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 all that type of stuff. And Erica, basically co-signed and was like, yeah, everyone has been picking on her a little bit harder than usual. Monique jumped her mouth in there and was like, well, girl, she's wearing the same thing she wore motherfucking last week. What else do you want to say about that? And there it was. I said, here we go. Like, girl, I said, okay, these bitches. Drama has already gotten to the judges' table. They know what the tea is. I'm sure they already knew what was up with the editing process. I don't know if they looked through it beforehand, but still, it was like, whew, Lord, she brought it to the judges' table. Here we go. Now, twist. I'm thinking there's going to be a bottom 3, bottom 2, whatever. No, all of them are in the bottom. Challenge is they have like a duel at high noon type of teas where they have to, well, not at high noon because it was definitely at night, but they had to shoot or I guess draw, whatever. They had to shoot the other girls with paintball guns. That's what they had to fucking do, okay? There you go. I got it out. It was funny and silly, and again, this is different. I kind of like it because it's not, okay, Drag Race has the lip syncing, and I want that to always be there. Please don't change that. But with Dragula and these other things that they do, I like it as well for their elimination process. So, spoiler alert, bum, 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 bum. Who gets eliminated? Please, if you don't want to deal or go through it, just click off now. But shocking, Monique gets sent home. Now, one reason why it wasn't shocking, because I didn't understand why they were like, I don't know. To me, I'm thinking you don't want to get hit by the paintballs so you can stay. So you hope that they have bad aim or you move or adjust your body. I guess they told them to have to stand in one position, but I would still be just doing the most, trying to adjust my body out the way. But she kind of was like taking the hits, and some of the other girls were too. And I don't know. I was shocked that Monique got sent home. I liked the mask, even though it was like, well, what can she do with it? I wanted to see what could be done with it, what extra could be taken, you know, how far that look could have gone. So her being eliminated was a bit strange to me. Who did I want to be eliminated out of the bottom? Based on, well, I guess based on personality-wise, I wanted James Majesty to go home. Get into this, though, because this was some tea. Now, why the fuck would Bitch Pudding put Erica's name in the mix of people who she thinks should go home when Erica had her back day 1 and day 2? No, I'm sorry, week 1 and week 2. I didn't like that. I said, oh, no. That's some bullshit. And that's the victim shit I was just talking about. This person literally is sticking up for you, and you are like, they should go home. It's a competition. Just like how she said, girl, I'm still your friend. I don't know, Bitch Pudding. I was feeling you a little early on. I was like, girl, the name was fucking me up, y'all. That's what that was. I'm watching you, Bitch Pudding. So who are you rooting for here on Dragula? Who is your favorite contestant? What did you think of tonight's episode? Do you think it was a fair elimination? Do you think the right person went home? Do you think the top 3 was correct? Tell me what your thoughts are. And next Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, if I'm tired as hell, for another rant and review over Dragula, kids. Remember, I'm also doing Real Housewives of Atlanta Monday morning, so take a look at that. And Friday nights, I'll be doing Married to Medicine. So if you're a Bravo junkie, I got you. If you're on YouTube with Dragula, absolutely. And of course, once All Stars 3 premieres, me and Jamar will be definitely ranting and reviewing about that, okay? Oh, and also Jamar will be joining me for the Sunday Housewives taping, so be sure to catch us for that. That episode will be posted probably Sunday night because me and him will be recording. All right, everybody, so thanks again for tuning in. Make sure to like, make sure to share, make sure to subscribe to this channel. I am here for you, give you nothing but laughs, ranting about our favorite stuff, and just bring you nothing but love. This is a no-hate zone, and some people like to bring that negativity out, but don't let them, okay? Keep it strong, kids, and have yourself a good night. Lots of love.